Hello everyone, it's the 20th of December and I'm back with the weekend post that is free to everyone. Let's start with ES continues. You can see here we have a very nice wedge that has formed. Let me put this in black. And very clear wedge that is 1, 2, 3 touches on the bottom and 1, 2, 3 touches on the top. So it is a right nice squeeze. I know many people sees this as a very, let's say, bearish sign, but I've seen many that are breaking always to the upside, and every sort of wedge that has formed over the last couple of months have been broken to the upside, very rarely to the downside, and this may be not an exception either. So we will have to wait and see how this plays out. Obviously, taking out this 3,700 what 20-ish will be a very bullish sign, and then I think it's going to get to 3,850 pretty fast. Dow, almost same sort of scenario. You can see here the red zone that I pointed out last week is now still holding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches, and it is quite fatigued. It's quite tired, and I believe if it gets above one more time, it's going to get to the golden resistance, which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches. And if it does break, then our next target will be 31,000 very quickly, I would say, over the next couple of weeks. Clearly, if Dow comes down and maybe bounces off the blue and then breaks it to the downside, that is going to become a very bearish scenario. So we have to keep that in mind as well. NASDAQ, you can see here the golden resistance. So the golden bottom band is from here, from September and October lows, and the golden interim resistance, and here is the top resistance, and it's still holding 1, 2, 3, 4 touches, and it held, and then it broke the red support, back tested it, and we will see if the black bottom band holds. Ultimately, I pointed out to the golden top band that is at 13,500. That I think may be the ultimate target over here. So but we have to see the golden resistance to be taken out eventually, like maybe come back down, and then if this golden resistance rail, if this one gets taken out, then the blue top band may also be cleared for a run to 13,500. But before that, if this resistance, or if this support, especially the blue one, if this blue one gets broken, then we will probably see more downside. So we will have to wait and see for that. So let's see if the blue support rail here is broken eventually, then we may see more downside. That's all I'm saying. But for the moment, I don't see any reason to short this market. Here, Russell actually didn't care at all about any corrections. ES, Dow Jones, and NASDAQ were all pulling back, but Russell is extremely strong. And you can see here there is sort of a wedge that had formed, and it's trying to break that level. And to me, it looks still has a more upside. If the blue support rail, if this rail breaks eventually, then maybe we'll see more pullback, a deeper pullback. But that remains to be seen. FTSE, I'll have a look at the long term first. This blue bull flag that had formed, or like let's say from June all the way to October, was broken up at the end of October, and you can see this is the breakout surge, and it all later on formed the golden sideways channel. First the black one, then the golden one, and then this purple wedge was broken. I think if it gets to the blue resistance here, which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches, it's going to clear it. But last time it tried, it couldn't. I believe if we get some more pullback, the golden support will hold, and then it's going to give us another long entry. And DAX here I had pointed out as 13,550 as the gap fill, which was this, yeah, and it did fill it last week. There is no surprise here. This gap was filled here, 13,550, and the red resistance 1, 2, 3, 4 touches now is holding. The previous resistance that was broken is going to be back tested around 450. So maybe this year and then move higher. That's what I expected. So that's 450, 13,450 will be the back test of this breakout level, and then from there on I expect more upside. But if it does, of course, breaks this, maybe bounces and then breaks it, then it would become a different scenario. As you can see, I'm only looking at price action, nothing else, and I have setups. I don't have really big anticipations. Of course, when I enter a position, I will anticipate a target based on lines again, but everything is based on setups, short or long. So these lines, when they matter, they give us really good signals. Oil, since the break of the red mega sideways channel from June all the way to October, now that you can see here, this was the breakout, yeah, here, and the recent action, very choppy action here, can be depicted within this golden multi-story kind of, it's not a channel, but you can see here bull flag, bull flag, bull flag, yeah, all small bull flags, and the trend kept on going, then broke the green and then finally black one. So the black resistance is cleared, and I think 50, 51 is the target of this run. NATGAS, my long-term golden channel, is still driving it down, this big one, okay. I had shown that a while ago, and now I think the green top band, if it gets tested, we'll see a reversal. But I think the critical one here is when and if this golden support, like golden top band, you can see here this is a very short-term 2-hourly chart, but if the golden support eventually maybe black bounces at the third but then breaks down, that would call for more downside. I'm still bearish on NATGAS, and 2.1, even below 2 is the target. If this black channel, and that's the bear flag, if it eventually gets broken, there will be more downside in my opinion. Here gold, this green channel, the green bottom band, held a few weeks ago, as you know, and since then it's been rallying, and it broke the red bull flag, came back for a back test, a deeper back test, and then the blue resistance with 1, 2, 3, 4 touches was broken, and now it's going to get to, it cleared the golden internal resistance. Now it's going to get to the golden top band. Maybe we'll see a pullback from there, and then later on we'll see how it goes. So maybe pull back here and then breaking it to the upside. Hopefully that's going to be the scenario, because I'm back to very bullish on metals, which is why we bought the break out of this red bull flag by silver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 touches, the 5th one cleared, and this is the rally following. Now you can see here the sideways rail as resistance is holding. I don't think it's going to hold for too long, but if it does, maybe we'll see a pullback, and then from there on I believe there will be more upside. My target, because this is a bull flag, is 30 plus. Here is going to get to a new high, and then further on probably 33, 35. So I'm basically a very bullish setup, this one. Euro, since the break of the mega red bull flag here from 2008, that was the breakout at 120, and which is why again I went long, and it's going pretty good so far. That is a mega breakout from a multi-year, like 12-year bull flag, and then it also cleared the sideways blue bull flag, and it's keep on going within the golden channel. This green one was also a small one. You can see here very clear bull flag, back test, and then kept on going. So it looks good. Ultimately, over the next years, I believe euro will run to 160 again. But for now, the ultimate, the immediate target is 125. I'm watching how this trend from the March lows is forming, and I will decide when we exit later on. Pound sterling here, of course, it is influenced by Brexit news. This gap I believe will get filled, but later on after that I think we're going to get to 137, 140, 145, 150. 150 is where the Brexit started, and ultimately I think it's going to get there. It was getting there here after breaking this blue resistance, but it didn't, because again there's too much news, so I'm not really touching it. But volatility is because the volatility is terrible. The thing is, I think this gap fill will offer another long entry, maybe off the back test of the green channel. Okay, that was a bull flag. Aussie dollar comfortably bullish here, comfortably long here. This green channel, sideways channel, was broken, back tested. You can see here this is a textbook sideways channel, 2 touches on the top, 3 touches on the bottom, broken, back test, and kept on going. And then if it even broke the red rising channel to the upside, that is very bullish, back tested, and then kept on running. So Kiwi the same, we're holding the Kiwi long, because again Kiwi also cleared the red rising resistance, the rising channel to the upside, back tested it several times, and it's still running healthily higher. This is a back test of the broken red resistance, and I think it's going to keep on going. So there is that. All right, take care. Wait a second, I'm going to show you US dollar Japanese yen. Again, this is also very bearish. US dollar is suffering big time. Who knows when it's going to rally big time again, but I don't see it happening very soon. That's it. Bye.